Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training video. We're here in New York City. That's First Ave down there, and I don't know the name of the street, but there's an abandoned building. And but still, with an abandoned building, you still need to look at these fire escapes to keep them maintained. So in case firemen need to use them, you got to put a sign on it saying don't use them, or they must be maintained. Again, because it's a gray fire escape, it's a great one to tell us that, you know, the thing needs paint job, because you got all these yellow, rusty, brown, rusty tears on the gray. So this is a great fire escape to train on, because you can just see it. You can see all the problems. So the rust growing everywhere is an indication that nobody's been maintaining this fire escape. So that's a paint job. But let's say the fire escape was painted and it had other issues. Let's see what other issues we could find other than the ordinary. Let's find square bolts, because everybody knows that square bolts on the treads or square bolts on the superstructure is an automatic issue, because these are 75 years old, 50 to 75-year-old bolts. So, but look at the cement in the wall. That's another write-up for violation. If you see cement, if the ladder is out of whack, you can write a violation on that. Any broken rails or splitting rails like this one has is a violation. So you're also looking for any rusty tears on the wall as a violation. Any connections, super connections, you know, if the rivets are looking like they're going, if there's any rust growing behind the support, that's a violation. So whenever you're looking up at the treads, if you see any rusty tears like this one has, if you look up and you can see rust in the connection, that's a violation. So many possibilities. You can see a lot of lifting and rusting of the flats of the grating when you look up. So these are all typical things that you can write a violation on, that are indicators that something's going on. But the easiest one to write on the structure is if you see square head bolts on the treads or square head bolts on the platform structure. That's an indication that this 50 to 75-year-old fire escape has never been refurbished, and that's impossible for this fire escape this old never to have some bolts changed. So there's definitely some of those tread bolts are questionable. If you have any questions on this or any other video that you've seen, give us a call at firescapeengineers.com, 866-649-0333. Visit our website or visit the YouTube channel, Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. And this and many other videos just like this will help you train on how to write the right violation. And this violation should read: repair, paint, test. Never be specific on a violation, because they will just fix that one thing. Always, and never write a scrape and paint violation. Always write repair, paint, test. That will trigger a formal evaluation for the word repair by a structural engineer or a fire escape inspector. Then they can paint it, and then they can test it accordingly if the law requires a load test of any kind. Give us a call, 866-649-0333, if you have any questions on this or any other video.